Hi, this is Angie Meeker at mynameIsAngie.com again, and in this video I'm going to show you how to change some of the most basic settings for your site that are extremely important. So this is our test site, 5xnw.org, and we are already logged into our site, so we're looking at the dashboard. Let's scroll all the way down to the Settings tab in your sidebar, and then click General. Quickly, you can see that you can change the title of your site here. This doesn't change the domain of your site, just the title that displays when you look at your site. Currently, this is a test site. We're going to say change your site. You can add a tagline to your site. This is the tagline. Don't change the URL of either the WordPress address or the site address, but if you need to change the email address associated with the account, you could do that too. You can change the time zone, the date format, the time format, and the week that that your site considers the start of the week. So right now it's at Monday. I'm just going to leave it there. You might have noticed I skipped over this new user default role, and I did that on purpose. So if you want to find out what that is, you can check out the WordPress dashboard tutorials on my website already. All right, click Save Changes. Then we'll go back and refresh our site, and you'll see that there's Change Your Site, and there's the tagline that we created. Keep going. Let's look at writing. Wait for that to refresh. And you can change the size of the post box. What that is, goodness, let's see if we can get there quickly. There we go. This big blank area right here that says Welcome to WordPress, this is called the post box. Right now it's about 10 lines tall. You can change that and you can make it 20 lines tall. It's kind of honestly, it's kind of convenient when you're writing a lot to be able to see more in that box. So most of this you don't need to change when you first start using your site, and so we're just going to click Save Changes. Again, this is a quick video tutorial on how to use your site, not an extremely detailed one. If you want the extremely detailed version, when the Easy Website Playbook ebook and video course come out in September, then you can feel free to stop by and grab yourself one of those. Click on Reading, and this is actually what I think is probably the most important feature for new users of WordPress and for small businesses and nonprofits. You might have heard of WordPress as a blogging platform, so that when you look at the front page of your site, you see a post, and then if you had written another post, there would be one right after it, and another after that. And some people say that WordPress is just a blogging platform. It can't be used to look like a typical website. Well, that's not true. It's quite easy to change that. And so right now on our site we have this home page that we're looking at, which shows the most recent post, but we also have this page About, which has just some very simple dummy text on it. So let's go back and tell our website that we want to show that About page as our front page rather than our latest post. We just do that by clicking a static page. We say front page displays a static page, select below. So then you can tell it where to select. Now you can also still have the blogging feature if you want that somewhere else in your site. You just have to create a page, maybe name it blog, and then that would be listed here. Obviously you don't know how to create a page yet, but I'll show you how. And so then once you've created a page, come back to your settings and reading settings and click post page, whatever you named it. Alright, so your blog pages, you can tell it how many posts you want it to display per page, 10, 20, 30. 30 is obviously a lot. 10 is probably just perfect. The rest of these things you don't really need to change, so click Save Changes. And then discussion. There are a lot of options on this page. The most important one is for you to decide, can people comment on your site? And that's right here at the very top. Default article settings. Allow people to post comments on new articles. If you don't want comments on your site, just unclick it. Just let it go and then click Save Changes. All of the rest of the options on this particular setting you can view on the dashboard tutorials on my site. The rest of these, the only two that you really need to look at is privacy. Do you want people to be able to view your site, or do you want to block search engines? And then permalinks. Permalinks are a bit too, honestly, I think they're a bit too complicated to cover in this, so I'm just going to tell you what to do. Change it from default to month and name, and click Save Changes. Alright, that's all the basic settings that you need to change for your site to get started. Again, this is Angie. Excuse me, this is Angie. Thanks.